영어 회화 level 3 Power English.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hi, everyone. I'm Kristen Cho.
And I'm Cameron Word.
Thank you so much for joining us. It is smack dab in the middle of the week.
Yes,
it's
it is.
hump day. And we are going to talk about the odd couple. Have you had some good roommates in your life and some really bad ones?
Yeah, I've had some good ones and some bad ones and some medium ones.
Medium ones.
Yeah.
Just like normal ones.
Just like normal.
Well, I had a really good experience for me when I first came to Korea. I came with very little money, but I did have a job. And I ended up rooming with an administrator at the hagwon that I used to work at. She's like, I have a room. So if you want to rent the room, you're welcome to.
So like your boss?
No,
You lived
no,
with
she
your-
would, no. She worked like as a secretary.
Okay.
Like she was in administration. Yeah.
And that worked out well?
It worked out well. It worked out really well. She was so sweet. And I remember it really was a good time with her.
Nice.
We had no issues at all whatsoever. And she would always be like, Annie, are you wanting my mom sent this? Let's eat together. It was really nice.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
You know, when the relationship is good, a roommate situation is kind of amazing.
But if it's not good, I've had other roommates and not good.
And I think it's better when you're younger.
Yeah.
When you get to a certain point, I don't know if I could.
Oh, no. Roommates, unless you're like really much older and you want company.
Right.
But if you don't, I would prefer to be by myself. Yeah. Get a smaller place.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the odd couple, we're talking about two roommates, an older person and a younger person. Okay. So Trevor says, I try to pull my weight. Okay. So Mrs. Kennedy, right, cooks for him. And Trevor, in return, tries to do things around the house,
Yes.
do some chores, pull his weight.
So to pull your weight means that you are doing your part. You're not letting the other person do everything. You're trying to be valuable and provide at least a little bit for whatever this situation or relationship is.
Okay, very good. Now, if you go out of your way, great expression, to go out of your way to do something.
It means that you wouldn't do it just because you wanted to, but you're doing something that maybe took effort, maybe took time for another person.
That's right. And maybe it was hard.
Yeah, maybe it was
but
hard.
you did it for that person. All right, if you chip in,
You chip in, you're giving some money towards something.
or, yeah, that's right, to chip in, to give some money. All right, let's go ahead and listen to our power dialogue.
How is life with Mrs. Kennedy?
She always goes out of her way to cook for me. Yesterday, she made homemade soup.
That's so sweet. Do you help out around the house?
I try to pull my weight. I clean the kitchen and chip in for groceries, and I help her get things down from high shelves.
Sounds fair. I think she was pretty lonely before you moved in. She must enjoy having someone to cook for.
She does. And I enjoy the food, so I'm not complaining.
Please join us on page 116 of our Power English book. Okay, Kara says, how is life with Mrs. Kennedy?
Trevor says, she always goes out of her way to cook for me. Yesterday, she made homemade soup.
Okay, there's one thing if you cook for someone, but if she goes out of her way to cook for you, what is she doing?
She wouldn't normally cook for herself.
Yeah.
This isn't a part of her normal routine that she did when she was living by herself.
Right.
To go out of your way, she's saying, putting effort into this.
Yeah.
You know, you can go out of your way literally. Let's say you have to drive somebody to a location.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have gone there anyway.
Right.
But because you want to help that person, you're going to go out of your way, drive to another area just for them.
Right. And remember you gave that example of how you were looking for that energy drink?
Yes, a few days ago we were talking about that. Yes.
Right? That you were going all around town. You were going out of your way, even though it was your job to find it.
Yes.
To find this drink.
It wasn't my normal duties
No.
in all of my work that I do.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just me going in between my home and the office.
That's right.
I did take special effort to go to a special place to find that.
And go to many places.
Yeah.
You could have just said, I'm sorry, I can't find this drink.
Oh, no, I could not say that.
Oh, you
My
couldn't.
boss would not have been happy.
Okay. So you went out of your way.
Yes.
All right. Homemade, of course, meaning that it is not store-bought.
Yes.
You made it at home.
So it can be a little confusing here. We have
Yeah.
homemade and we have handmade.
Yes.
So homemade is generally used for foods.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
So homemade soup, homemade cookies.
Yes, that's right.
Homemade cakes. Anything that you're making yourself can be homemade.
Right.
Handmade is usually for crafts. So a handmade sweater.
Sweater, yeah. You knit the sweater.
You knitted the sweater
Yeah,
yourself.
that's right.
Or a handmade chair. Maybe you're a woodworker
Yes.
and you know how to make furniture. That would be handmade.
Yeah, handmade pottery.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. Kara says, that's so sweet. Do you help out around the house? And Trevor says, I try to pull my weight. I clean the kitchen and chip in for groceries, and I help her get things down from high shelves. Okay, so Trevor is very helpful around the house. First, he begins by saying, I try to pull my weight. So what is he trying to do?
He's trying to help.
Yeah.
He's trying to contribute to the things that need to be done.
Yeah.
There is an expression in English called dead weight.
Oh, yes.
And it's the feeling that you're just sitting there,
Not doing anything.
not doing anything.
Yeah.
And it actually makes things harder for everyone else.
Yes.
If you're a part of a team and you're not doing anything,
Yeah.
that means that other team members have to do more, right?
Right.
So if you're pulling your weight, it means you are not a burden to the other people that are in your team. You're doing your part.
That's right. That's a very good point. The thing is that you're not doing this alone. You use this expression when you're doing something together with someone else.
Yes.
Right? Because you are adding, you are contributing to the help.
Yes.
But if you're alone, you're just doing what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't pull your own weight
Yeah.
if it's only one person.
That's it. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah. You got to at least have another person.
right.
So he cleans the kitchen and he chips in for groceries. So if you chip in,
So groceries, of course, are the food items that we buy at the grocery store. To chip in means to contribute money towards something. Yeah.
so oftentimes this is happens when you are maybe buying a gift for someone who's retiring or someone who is getting married.
Yes.
Yeah. You can, give them your own gift, but maybe it's just more of a company thing.
Yeah.
And everyone gives a little and you buy one gift, nice
Yes.
gift. You chip in. Okay.
Or maybe you go to an MT. Maybe you're in a school like club and you
Okay.
have like your member. What is MT standing for?
I think
Membership training?
Yeah, membership.
I think so.
Members training.
Yeah. It's a little bit of Konglish. We'd maybe just say like a club outing
Yes.
or something. But maybe you chip in for the food. That's a lot of samgyeopsal you got to buy. You know?
And beer
Yeah.
and other alcoholic
And
beverages.
ramyun for the next
Ramyun.
morning.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So everyone chips in.
Sure.
Put some money in so that you can buy the food for everybody.
Very good. Okay. So, and then I really think this is cute. He helps her get things down from high shelves. So Trevor seems to be tall. So he always takes things down for her. Okay. What does Kara say?
Sounds fair. I think she was pretty lonely before you moved in. She must enjoy having someone to cook for.
Okay. Why does Kara say sounds fair? Was there injustice? Was there something that was didn't seem right.
Well, it could be if Trevor wasn't pulling his weight. If he was not helping, that would be unfair.
Right.
Miss Kennedy is doing all the work.
Yeah.
Trevor's just getting food cooked for him,
Yeah.
just not doing anything.
Right.
But the situation is that Trevor is helping. So, that sounds fair. That sounds like a good deal.
Yeah, good exchange.
Yeah, that seems about even.
Okay. And Trevor says she does, and I enjoy the food, so I'm not complaining. So there seems to be a nice exchange between Mrs. Kennedy and Trevor.
Yeah, give and take.
Give and take.
She was a little annoying.
Yeah.
She was getting under his skin before.
But the food is too good.
It's true.
All right, let's go ahead and listen to that one more time.
How is life with Mrs. Kennedy?
She always goes out of her way to cook for me. Yesterday, she made homemade soup.
That's so sweet. Do you help out around the house?
I try to pull my weight. I clean the kitchen and chip in for groceries. And I help her get things down from high shelves.
Sounds fair. I think she was pretty lonely before you moved in. She must enjoy having someone to cook for.
She does. And I enjoy the food, so I'm not complaining.
It's time for Power Note. We're on pages 118 and 119. If you go out of your way to do something, you are making extra special effort and care to do something.
Yes.
She went out of her way to cook my favorite meal.
That's so sweet. She must really care about you.
This is very true of Korean moms.
I was just thinking that.
Oh my
like,
gosh.
They send the kimchi in like the refrigerated pack.
Oh, they go out of their way all the time when it comes to feeding their kids.
Yeah.
And so there's this one social media influencer, and they got to be really big. And she even wrote a cookbook called Omma. And you see the true Korean mom at work. You know, she goes out of her way. Her son is a doctor. And so when he comes, she goes out of her way and cooks 5 million dishes, and she packs all the banchan and then sends him home.
Oh my goodness.
It is so touching, and it is like, that's right. that's what Korean moms do.
Oh, that's so true.
They go out of their way. Okay, she went out of her way to make me feel welcome. So if you go out of your way to make someone feel welcome, what are some things you can do?
Well, maybe you are worried if they're coming from a different country.
Yeah.
Maybe you're worried that they're homesick.
Yeah.
So you're going to try and maybe find parts of their home country to bring into your home.
Right.
So
like maybe food.
Yeah,
you go to a
food.
foreign market and then try to buy a few things.
Yeah, or maybe you found kind of the local group. You know how there's like the Korean American Society in the US?
Yes.
Maybe you go and try and like find that sort of association. So maybe they can talk to people from their country if you
Right.
need it.
Right.
Just doing those extra things.
Extra things.
To make people feel comfortable.
Yes, absolutely. Okay, to pull your weight means to do your share of the work. So we mentioned it is share. So it is doing something together as a group.
Yes.
Okay. She expects me to pull my weight with chores, and I totally agree.
That's fair. Sharing responsibilities makes living together easier.
Yeah, it is true. Whether it's a roommate situation or even a marriage situation, people do have to pull their weight. One
Yes.
person cannot do everything.
Nope.
I hope my roommate starts pulling his weight soon.
Ugh.
A big issue with roommates are the dishes.
Yes. I was
Dishes.
just thinking that.
Who is going to wash the dishes?
Right. And I feel it's supposed to be whoever used that dish should wash it.
Always.
But some people
Just leave it.
do not agree.
Or you have to have a system.
Yes.
Because if you don't, then it's just going to be very frustrating. So maybe 3 times a week, one person does the dishes and the other, or the weekends, or I don't know. There has to be a system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who cleans the bathroom?
Who cleans the bathroom? Right. Who vacuums? Those shared responsibilities if you are not clear about it,
Nope.
then
I need a contract. You need a roommate contract with the rules.
It's true.
Yes.
I know it sounds a little too businesslike or too official.
Yeah.
But I feel like you need to get these things set up before so that you don't run into problems.
Right. It's so true. When
Yeah.
when feelings are good,
Yeah.
that's when you make the rules.
That's right. Not later.
No.
Okay. All right. If you chip in, it means to contribute money or not just money, but effort too.
Yes.
Okay. I chip in for groceries and she takes care of utilities.
Sounds like a good balance.
Okay. We all chipped in and bought her a cake.
Yeah, very common in an office setting to buy a cake, to buy a gift for someone.
Yeah. Now, if it doesn't have to do with money, what example could we give as far as chipping in?
So, being that I was raised in the countryside,
Yes.
there are often outdoor projects.
Yes.
And sometimes, let's say my dad and I went to visit another family
Yes.
and they happened to be raking leaves or digging dirt. I was expected to chip in. We were visiting our friend's house.
And you go in there.
A chip in with some of the work.
That's right.
Oh, you need these leaves in a pile?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's get to work.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
I
not
can see
doing
that.
all the work, but doing
But-
part of it.
Right. So I can totally see that. In a small town, everyone kind of chips in.
Yep. It's like, oh, you've got corn and you need to take the husk off?
Yeah.
Okay, let's all
I'll
chip in.
Yeah. It's true when you go to some of these farming communities in Korea too, like all the halmonis or the ajumas, they come together and they chip in.
Yeah.
It's not their harvest.
Yeah. Oh, you got some gay? Some sesame? All right, I'll beat it so we can harvest the gay. It's true.
Wow. You really do know.
You know, farm life, that's what you do.
That's what you do.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds fair is our power pattern, which means like, oh, it makes sense. It's reasonable.
It's pretty even. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds fair. I'll pay you half up front and half when you finish.
It's very often done with freelance work, right?
Yes.
Sounds fair. You get a room and she gets some help around the house.
Yeah.
Good deal.
Good deal. All right. Homemade is our power vocab, and you mentioned the difference between homemade and handmade. So make sure you remember that. The definition is on page 120, so do check that out. And please stop by,
Audio o hakdang.
and you just pay a very, very small fee,
Sounds fair.
monthly fee.
That's fair.
Oh, sounds fair.
Yeah.
You see? And you have access to so many wonderful programs.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you so much for studying with us, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.